Hi, this is Jeff Blauette, Technical Agronomist for Cooperative Farmers Elevator. And on this week's Field Friday segment, I wanted to touch a little closer on a tool that we've used a lot in these segments the last couple of years. We've got a Phantom drone, got a picture here. This is the drone, and then the controller and the mini iPad viewer screen that we use to see what we're taking pictures of. But you've seen quite a few segments where we've used pictures of things we've taken in the field with the perspective the drone gives us the ability to do. So I thought we'd maybe just look at a few more things that we've learned and some of the neat things that we've seen over the last couple years utilizing this tool. Here we have an example of one of our fungicide trial fields where we've got strips with and without fungicides and several different ones. You can definitely see the differences showing up there now. This field, you can see we've got part of the field did not get treated with fungicide. The surrounding areas on both sides did. You can really see the differences showing up there this year. This is one of our soybean replicated trial fields. You can see as the leaves are starting to fall off and maturity is starting to get here, you can see those strips that are keeping the plants alive longer, which hopefully we'll have data for on the yield impact. This field shows some manure with instinct on part of the field and without instinct on the other part of the field. You can kind of see that we kept that nitrogen around longer, which definitely had a positive impact on that corn. We try and fly over all of our hybrid plots just to make sure there's nothing strange going on with water sitting in certain areas or little spots where we have sprayer tracks running over corn, but that's something we try and do, and this is an example of the differences you see from the air there, which is kind of neat too. This is one of our test plots where you can see as everything went this spring, it was hard to have dry enough conditions, and we were out there with a Terrigator and going across the rows in this particular plot. You can see the tracks definitely had an impact on that corn. It's a little bit yellow over the top of the tracks. This was more common this year than we usually see, but we had water spots where there's drowned out areas. This happened to be in one of our plots, so we'll have to figure out a way to alleviate that from having an impact on the data. And this is in a plot as well where we actually have raccoon damage, where raccoons were out in the field and knocked over a whole bunch of plants, and that's definitely going to hurt those hybrids. So this is a tool we use quite a bit. And I guess if this is something that's of interest, we'll probably have, another unit or two around next year with some more availability. If you think you got some interesting things maybe going on in your field, talk to your CFE field agronomist, and whether it's this year or more likely into next year, where we have some more things maybe to look at or some storm damage we need to evaluate or some things, don't hesitate. We're able to help out with, a tool like this. Not always can be right on the timing of everything, but we can sure get a picture at some point or even a video of what the field looks like. It'll save you having to get up in an airplane or something to do that. I know I've had guys that have said they've done that before. The other thing is these aren't that expensive of tools anymore. The cost of these have come down quite a bit. So something that maybe you want to evaluate, having a tool like this of your own. But with that, that's this week's Field Friday segment, and we'll see you next week.